We rise and give honor to the Torah.
My Torah portion says that only Moses is holy enough to see God. Moses is getting ready to go up on Mount Sinai. He is told by God, "Be ready by morning, and in the morning come up to Mount Sinai and present yourself there to me on top of the mountain. No one else shall come up with you, and no one else shall be seen anywhere else on the mountain." In other words, only Moses was holy enough to see God. I'm sure that you have never thought this had anything to do with Indiana Jones, but it does. In the movie Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones discovers the Ark of the Covenant. This is similar to my Torah portion, which talks about Moses carving 2 tablets, which were supposedly stored in the Ark of the Covenant. In the movie, when the Nazis capture the Ark and open it, instead of finding the tablets, they find sand. They also find some strange spiritual power that destroys them. The idea that they were not allowed to look at the Ark when it was opened. One of the Nazis was dressed up like a high priest of ancient Israel. He was speaking Hebrew, but it didn't help him. He still wasn't holy enough to handle the Ark, so he was also destroyed. However, our religions change over the years. Rabbis and cantors are the leaders of synagogues, but they are not more holy than others. As I become a Bar-Mitzvah, I'm doing the same things that rabbis and cantors do: reading Torah, teaching Torah, and leading the service. In our Jewish community, we're all holy enough to do these things. I hope to continue learning Hebrew and maybe one day do the future service too. Today I want to thank my parents for being there when I need them and caring for me, and my grandparents for always making it fun when I come to their house. Thank you to all my Hebrew school teachers and everyone in my Jewish community for helping me where I am now. Ella, I don't really have anything for you. Just kidding. Thank you for being there when I come here. To all the future bar and bar mitzvahs here, if you do half as awesome as I did, you'll have done great. It was great celebrating this day with all of you today.
Parents isn't quite fun. All those questions that you ask us, and instead of getting answers, you get more questions. Things like, did you really think it was a good idea to sell Oreos to your friends at camp? Things like, how do you plan on spending all that money you invested? Or do you want to be known as the Oreo cookie kingpin or the Oreo godfather? These questions make you a little bit crazy. But we know that by asking you these questions, we're hoping to build a sense of tolerance and be accountable and responsible for the actions that you choose and that you make. Mom and I knew from very early on that this was the parenting style we wanted to adopt. Little did we know we had no clue how hard this was to do. And all too often, Mom and I find ourselves feeding you answers when we should be feeding you more questions. And as we all know, the older we get, and our choices and decisions carry more and more weight. To us, the measure of mature young adult is one that can think through their decisions and make choices based on their opinions. Lately, Mom and I are often reminded of how much you've grown into a mature young man, especially when we hear stories of you being caught out after curfew at night behind the nature shack with a girlfriend.